And I am pleased to be joined by Bitter Kisses.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you all doing?
Good, thanks.
We are mostly ill.
Yes.
So happy to be here.
Too much excitement over the weekend. That's what it is.
Definitely,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Thank you. Good. Do you want to go around the table and introduce yourselves? I know we're one member down, but you guys
Yeah.
far away.
Should have brought a little cardboard cutout. So our missing member is Thomas Adams. Possibly,
Maybe I'll try photoshopping him in there or something.
Yeah. Possibly one of the best bass players in the world, second only to Chris Brain.
Yes. Good answer. Good answer.
Top of your feed.
Yeah.
I am Josh Butcher, possibly worst guitarist in the world, but this lot haven't kicked me out yet.
I'm Gemma Tracy. I am singer of Bitter Kisses, occasional keyboard player when they allow me.
And I am Scarlett Corley, the drummer of Bitter Kisses.
I see you said keyboard when they allow you. They did allow you on Saturday. Which I thought you had been banned from that forever now, but had a little
It was at least like out of the way, tucked out of the way.
Yeah.
So
big stage. So
It's a bit of a hazard, that's the thing.
Yeah.
well, for anyone unaware, and there's probably going to be quite a lot, as this is you just released your debut single. Tell us a little bit about Bitter Kisses. Who's jumping in first?
Bitter Kisses, we are sort of synth-infused goth rock / pop stuff, electro rock, I think we've just been described as by someone.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. We do catchy, bouncy songs, and we play very energetically live.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
It is pop music to beat your friends up to, and that's what people do Saturday.
Yeah.
The classic line. Who came up with that line anyway?
I did.
You did. You take all the glory.
Yeah.
He always does.
You just said about the was it electro rock? I think I just saw that review on your Instagram. I think it also said horror pop rock, which is one I've not heard before.
Yeah, I think it was something along those lines. There's a lot of review that we're probably going to be stealing.
It's definitely a good one. I suppose the horror pop rock definitely fits in well with the video as well.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. So how did you guys come together as a band?
Fine. We played a gig in our separate bands about 2 years ago. And from there, we obviously didn't know each other before or anything. And then from there, last year, when both of our bands kind of fizzled out, we just basically got together, and we are now what we are, really. Excellent.
Because obviously the three of you, not the three of you, Tom, Josh, and Gemma, you guys were in a band before, weren't you, as well? As obviously you just said, you three were working together. Have you been together for a long time musically?
We'd been in a previous project for about, what was it, 4.5 years or so? About that, wasn't it? About that long?
I forget.
Probably best. Really. Don't dwell on the past,
Yes.
But you
do well that we were like, okay, we'll
yeah, you got a good working relationship, sort of thing.
Yeah. And then I came in and ruined it. Ruined.
Well, obviously you said like electronic and pop music, things like that. Are there any sort of bands that you guys sort of take that sound influence from? Obviously you get a bit of like a electronic Queens of the Stone Age sort of vibes. Is there sort of any particular ones that really go with you guys? Because you are very unique with your sound, which is very good.
Thank you. I think, to be honest, it very much is a sum of our individual tastes. We got asked this question recently, and it kind of just turned into an over-the-table brawl over which bands to include.
That's how the best music is made, though.
Yeah. So we just sort of resorted to each choosing like a favorite band for each of us, or like, most influential one for each of us. So I mean, I can't remember what it was.
No,
now,
No.
so we'll just try
It-
it. For me, it'd probably be something like My Chemical Romance, because, you know, look at my hair. You can tell that's what I was into.
Yeah.
You.
I think I chose Tool.
Mm.
Fan for years.
I went with Bring Me the Horizon because I think their drummer is fantastic, and a lot of what I do is sort of fed off of them and off of them, really. So yeah, massive influence, definitely.
And Tom, bless his little cotton socks, were he here, would probably say something along the lines of Queens of the Stone Age or David Bowie.
I was about to say David
yeah.
Bowie.
That's where
Yeah.
he gets stuff from.
Yeah, I suppose I could see the Bowie influences in there a little bit. Well, obviously the reason we are here is obviously to talk about your brand new single, your debut single, Pray.
Thank you.
Yes.
How has it been? How's the obviously the release? It came out on Friday. What's the sort of feedback been? Is it all positive? All going well so far?
If anyone doesn't like it, they haven't said so yet.
Maybe they're scared to actually say what they really think, but so far it's been very positive.
Yeah.
And you're getting lots of traction with it.
Yeah, I think we've already been offered more shows as a result of it coming out, and that's mostly what we're in it for.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you want us to just come along and be a general nuisance on your event, we're do
here
it.
for you.
Slide right into our DMs, and we'll be there.
No matter where.
Nowhere.
Well, what is the sort of story behind the song "Pray"?
Oh man, if only we had the writer here.
Is Tom the one that has done most of it?
Tom, I'm sure, from somewhere in the depths of southern England in his car, is probably thinking this exact question to himself, thinking, what was the influence behind Pray?
What was going through my mind?
I'm sure if he were to answer, he would say something along the lines of it being a song about the different uses of the word pray in both of its spellings, both with an E and with an A, and how the meaning of the song can sort of change depending on which version of the word you want to hear in any given line.
It's like Tom's here.
Yeah, it's like I've been doing music with him for like 6 years now, and he lives rent free in my brain.
Well, my next question was going to be, is there a reason behind the asterisk in the name, obviously? But you've kind of explained it there. It can be an E or an A. So I get that now. Now it's making a lot more sense.
I've ruined the flow of your interview. I'm sorry.
No, hey, you're answering the questions before I ask them. It's like you've done this before.
Oh my god.
Well, obviously, the song, you've been sitting on it for a while as well, haven't you? Did you say you wrote it last year? I think it was, or was it even longer than that?
I think it was a last year one.
Yeah.
I think I was going to say we usually, but this is our first debut, so like our first debut. Even that's wrong. I don't know what. No, I was going to say we usually do X, but no. For our first time, and probably continuing, we like writing a song and then letting it sort of ruminate in gigs and band practices and stuff, because things inevitably change, and we're fickle people. We notice when an audience doesn't like a song so much, so we might make changes here and there to make it more likable. Not that many changes ever really happened with Pray, but it was definitely one that we were like, wanted to give it some time to find its place.
Yeah, I think it's the little things as well, is that obviously you're playing it live to people, you can see their reactions, and even if there's like a small bit that you're like, I could get better out of that sort of thing, like you want a better reaction, like even like little stops in the music or like a bigger build up or something like that, you really get that from playing live that you wouldn't get just writing it, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Precise.
Yeah. So obviously, you said it was last year. So was it just a case of sitting on it, or did you have lots of preparation ahead of the release, or was everything like done and you're just sort of like, let's just wait until a bit of a better time?
We were quite prepared, I think, in this one, I'd argue, because how long ago did we film the video?
October.
It was October.
Yeah.
That's months in advance.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we had an idea of what we were going to do with the release a long time ago, and we recorded it I don't know how many months prior to that. So it felt like we were sort of very well prepared for this one. I can only pray
Hey.
that we're as prepared for the next one. But we were sat on it for quite a while. It felt like quite a long drum roll before the final one. Can't tell you how relieving it is to really hand it out, considering how much work was put into it.
Yeah, so much work.
But
yeah.
in
Yeah.
the best way.
Yeah, I suppose with it being your debut as well, you want to make sure you're fully prepared for it and give it the extra time, because you only get one chance to make a first impression, don't you? So, like, and it's obviously gone off very well so far from what I've seen, obviously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
So obviously you just said about recording the video as well. You have obviously released an incredible video, and not just because I'm in it.
Fights, aren't you?
Just breaking the fourth wall there, I think. So obviously, is this another Tom idea behind the video, or is it sort of a mutual thing? What is the idea behind the video? Did it sort of come with the songwriting process, or was it sort of you wrote the song and then you're sort of like, oh, this would work well with the song? Oh, you've got an answer.
It was more of a Josh idea, really. He had like he had like a base idea, and then we just did a lot of like band meetings to go over, you know, like storylines, what we want to do, what we want to achieve, how we want to make like the watcher feel as they're, you know, watching it, I suppose, really. And then after that, there was just a lot of arts and crafts days of making props, which was stressful but fun. And then it just kind of came alive from there. But yeah, we wouldn't have done it without Josh's initial idea, really.
So was that from before the song was written, or sort of
No.
the song was there and you're just like, I know what would work well with this?
Yeah, no, we had like a vague idea of we wanted to go along with sort of like disco cult thing, because that's how the song sounded. I think the idea sort of was very much an instantaneous light bulb moment while sat in the back of the car on the way to a gig somewhere, because what the hell else am I going to think about in the back of the car on the way to a gig somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a great video, as you said. Like you said, it's the sort of culty disco sort of thing. I said on last week's show that the verses make you feel like a little bit uneasy, so that really fits in with the culty feel to the video as well, doesn't it? So good thinking there.
Yeah, he's
Appreciate
done
it.
well for once.
Unbelievable.
Being ganged up on.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
So no new singles coming then after that.
No, that's it now.
So game over.
After bitter kisses and break up.
So Saturday just gone. Obviously, you said you've just about recovered. It was your single launch show.
Yeah.
How did you feel it? Obviously, I was there. It was amazing. But how did you guys feel it went?
I mean, it sold out.
Yeah, really good.
That was something. And everyone seemed to enjoy the party with us, so
Yeah.
couldn't really ask for any more.
Yeah, went as well as it could have done, I think.
Yeah, the support
Definitely
level-
like a party atmosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, that's what we wanted. So paid off.
Perfect. Have you all come down from it yet, or are you just all ill now?
I've
We-
come down
Yeah.
with a cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come down hard.
At least it was after and not before.
Yeah,
That's
I'm so
all that
glad.
matters,
Cosmic
yeah.
timing. Like, oh, you're on the show now. Now you rest.
Yeah, so obviously it did go well. It's always nice as well seeing people singing and dancing to your own songs as well, isn't it?
Definitely, it was lovely.
Impressed with how quickly people learned lyrics to Pray as well, with like
A day.
fewer than 24
Yeah.
hours to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, a few of them already knew it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
From the music.
So dedicated fans, Chris.
A bit too, if you ask me, Chris.
What was that?
A bit too dedicated, if you ask me.
It's a catchy song. Like, even if you're just listening to it for a day, to be honest, like, it's gonna be like, I think I said on the show as well, it's been stuck in my head from the first moment I heard it, like ahead of the show, putting it into the show. It's still running through my mind now. Like, it's annoying. No, it's not.
All right.
That's what we want to be.
Yeah, that's you want those earworms that are gonna catch the average listener, that they'll pick up on something and then get hooked. So it's definitely good for that. So, what is next for you guys anyway? Obviously, you played a couple of new singles, shush, at the at the single launch. Are you sort of in the process of still writing those? Are you sort of bedding them in, or are you recorded them? Like the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix. We've got a couple of different sort of studio avenues that we're exploring right now. I think we've got 5 or 6 songs that we're looking at getting recorded soon, and then we have to do the boring administration side of things and decide how we're going to release them, in what order we're going to release them, how many music videos we're going to do, you know, whether or not we even want to stay as a band for that long. You know, I see Tom and Gemma are probably already planning their breakaway solo careers with the success of Prey, and it's going to leave me and Scarlett in the lurch.
We're just making you. It's all good.
Yeah.
So you've not got anything actually recorded at the moment, then, or?
But at the end of March, we'll have more stuff recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces. Just need to work out the.
You know,
What's that? Sorry.
Surprise. We don't want to let you know too much.
We're staying
Of
purposeful.
course, of course.
And I would hate for you to infer from this that we do not, in fact, have anything else recorded.
Even if it is the truth.
We know there is stuff there to be recorded. That's all we need to know. Like, and we can enjoy it live nonetheless.
Absolutely. We always say it's the best way for people to experience us is to come and see us live.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, talking of seeing you live, what sort of plans have you got lined up at the moment? I know you've got a few shows dotted about.
Yeah, we've got Glastonbury, Exeter, maybe twice. We've got a few in Bristol as well. We're going to be doing the next one in Bristol is April the 2nd for the Underdog Challenge. So that's the final.
At Thekla.
At Thekla, yeah, we get to play on a boat.
Playing on a flipping
Very
boat,
Pretty
mother
cool,
flippers.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what time this show goes out, so I'm keeping it clean.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that's got to be exciting. The chance to play on the boat, though. Like it's people that I interviewed Sumo Psycho like 2 years ago or something, and they played on the boat, and they're just I said, oh, the first time I saw you guys was at Thekla, and they're just like, oh, that boat, and then they're just like they're just describing how cool it was playing on a boat, and like, it's for anyone that doesn't know, it's this boat, like this old boat that's also a venue, and it's just like, it seems like although it's not a huge venue, it seems that anyone that's ever sort of knows about it just sort of like loves it, like they never forget it. So hopefully that's going to be you. I mean, obviously you know it anyway, but after you've played it, it's going to be those memories that'll stick in your head.
I don't know why it's so much more interesting playing on a boat than it is anywhere else, but it's amazing.
It's the risk.
the risk. There was a band I saw there once that was making everyone run from one side of the boat to the other, trying to tip it over. I don't think they didn't manage it though. What's that?
I think I was there. I remember that.
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, they're trying to get the crowd to run from side to side to rock the boat. But yeah, it's pretty buoyant, so I mean, you can try.
Like
We'll
a wall
see.
of death. You're just getting everybody to go one side.
A wave of death.
A wave of death.
We'll try it.
Well, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
You got anything further away planned, or are you just sort of staying down the south at the moment?
We have got a gig in Reading, is about the furthest.
Yes.
I'm now pretty
Right up north in Reading.
That's still south, I know, but it's more east, I think.
True.
So, like, I'm going to take any compass direction at this point, as long as it's getting further away from bloody Bristol.
You love Bristol, though, really, especially after Saturday.
Yes. None of it. But no, we'll try when we can. We just need friends up there.
Yeah.
So, you know,
If you're from the north, be friends with us.
yeah.
Please.
Please.
I'm sure after Prey, that it won't be long until you get some people. You've already had people message you about other things, so it won't be long before people will be offering you gigs up north and things like that, will it? So maybe a few tours are on the horizon.
Yes.
I hope so, yeah.
So we did have one question over on the TikTok today, which come from Sophie. Everyone knows Sophie. And she has got a question to throw at you. How do you decide what color to dye your hair? And do Scarlett and Gemma have to chat to make sure they don't clash? So I'm going to ask Josh first.
Yeah,
Oh,
Go on.
black goes with everything, Chris.
True. So does Bold.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
We have the most diplomatic hair do's.
I mean, mine is like consistently blue, and if it's anything other than blue now, it's blue with something else.
Yeah.
Maybe some purple, maybe some darker blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wild, but yeah, it's not too wild now. I think this blue is going to be a
constant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the most permanent thing in my life.
Yeah.
probably.
I don't feel like. Sorry, Josh. I don't feel like we really clash either.
No, I feel like every hair colour we've
Just-
had, it's
yeah.
been even if they're
Yeah.
supposed to clash, it works better.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how I decide either. I just kind of
close your eyes and put your hand in the drawer.
honestly, yeah. And I'm like, well, almost full. I'm like, well, yeah, let's just put it all over my head. So yeah. I mean, I kind of went more for this because of the pre-release, because it's kind of on brand. But yeah, normally I just throw something on my head and hope for the best. Yeah.
It's worked so far.
Yeah, I think the beauty of this band is that because our sort of chosen color palette for a lot of our branding right now is pink and yellow, you can't really get more disgusting a color combination than that. So anything else really pales in comparison. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tom's not decided to go with the orange and yellow as well. Then he's just gone the yellow, I suppose.
There's still time.
He's a platinum boy these days.
Oh well, guys, thanks for your time coming on the show. We are going to play Pray now. So if you want to go ahead and introduce it.
Oh,
Oh, me?
you're good at introducing
Oh,
it.
okay, right. I'll do my pre-rehearsed little thing. We are Bitter Kisses. This is Pray. Pray is a song inspired by a fever dream in which Lady Gaga collaborates with the Queens of the Stone Age to produce an Earth, Wind and Fire song.